In this video, we're going to be setting up the content types for our blogging website. We're going to be modifying the article content type slightly, and then we're also going to be modifying the basic page content type a little. And then we're going to add some content to our website so we have some stuff to work with when we set up our views. So what we have here is a stock vanilla installation of Drupal 8. If you don't remember how to get a stock vanilla Drupal 8 installation, please refer back to the earlier volumes in this particular course, and that'll get you through setting up a fresh copy of Drupal 8. And you're going to want to do that to follow along with this particular section. So what I've done is I've set up a site called City Life, and it's going to be a blogging website all about travel, just foreign locations. And so what we're going to do is we're going to modify the content types that are currently on this site to fit better into the style of blog that we're trying to create here. So we're going to come up here to Manage. We're going to go to Structure, and we're going to go into Content Types. And first, we're going to be modifying the article content type. So we're going to click Manage Fields here. And what we want to do is we want to add a field. Now the field that we want to add is simply going to be a text field here, a plain old text field. And what this is going to serve us for is to be a place where we can enter in the location we were when we wrote this blog. Since it's all about travel, it would be nice to know that, hey, this time we were in this city in this state, and now we're over here. So it's just going to be kind of a easy way to let people know that, hey, when I was writing this blog, I was in this location. And that makes sense for the type of blog that we're doing. So we're going to just call this location. And then we're going to save and continue. Now we don't need to modify anything on this particular page, so we'll save field settings. And we also don't need to modify anything here, so we're going to save the settings again. And that's it. We've modified our article content type to better fit our blog. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to come in here to Manage. We're going to go back into Content Types, and we're going to manage the fields on our basic page. So let's head in here. And as of right now, all we have is this body field, and it would be really nice if we could throw an image in here, because we're going to use the basic page for our About page for our blog. And it would be really nice to have a photo of ourselves so that people could see who we are and kind of get to know us a little bit. So we're going to add a field here. And instead of creating a new field, we're going to actually reuse an existing field that's already on our Drupal installation. So we're going to come in here and we're going to use the image field. Now the reason we're going to do this is because it prevents us from having to create another table in our database to associate with this particular image field. Instead, we're just going to reuse the one that's already there, and that will save us on database size. It's a really good tip that anytime you can get away with reusing fields, it's always a good idea because it keeps your database size smaller. So let's go ahead and save and continue. There's nothing here we want to modify because it's already set up. So we can save the settings. Now we're going to come over here to the Manage Display tab. And we're going to move this image up to the top. We're going to take the label off. And we're going to set the image style here by clicking that gear icon to say something more along the lines of this medium image size. And then we'll update that and we'll save. All right, so now let's make use of these content types. Under the Manage, let's go to Content, and let's add some content. And what we're going to add is the basic page for our About page. So let's title it About Me. And in the body is where we would place our biography, but I'm just going to use some lorem ipsum text here to save us some time. And then we're going to choose an image for our blog. And I will just say that this is me. And then we're going to put this in the menu by clicking Menu Settings, Provide a Menu Link, and we'll call it About Me. We'll put it in the main navigation, and we're going to increase the weight so that it appears after Home, and we'll save and publish. So now we can see that we have the About Me page, and that the page has been added to our menu here. So if we go Home, and we can get back to our About page. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video here for a moment, and I'm going to add about 5 articles to this website, and I suggest you do something similar. So now we have some articles on our website. We have some things for people to read, we have an About page, and we did that by customizing our content types and adding content to the website. In the next video, we're going to be creating the roles for our users for our blogging website.